back to Mana Search Cup Darkness Over Velser Volume 5. Today I'll be casting. I'm Golo and I'll be casting with my partner here, Ed.
199000621.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cause I know you wouldn't say my name in full.
I no. I don't it's just it's your birth date.
Alright, so moving on, we will be having our first match of the day with Vice versus Ophelia. Vice brought Last Word Shadows, Evil Blood, and Bite Dragon into this tournament, while Ophelia brought Aggro Sword, Ward Haven, and Artifact Porter. So who do you think they'll ban?
I don't know to be exact, but it's kind of interesting to see Vice bringing Evil Blood as it has been kind of dying lately. Because, like, you know how the meta has been like slowing down into the late game big boards, and here we are, or like, or no, not only big boards. Like, let's say like there's OTKs as well, and then here we are, Vice bringing Evil Blood in this meta. It's just interesting to me. Meanwhile, Ophelia, well, we get to see this new variant that really spiked up in popularity recently, which is Aggro Sword. So, kind of want to see how he goes, especially Aggro Sword against Evil Blood matchup. I kind of want to see that matchup because I've never seen it before.
Aggro Sword versus Evil Blood, or
Hey, Aggro Sword versus Evil Blood. It's
yeah.
just more.
Well, then there's a chance that you get to see it because the bands are already in. Ophelia banned Dragon while Vice banned Haven.
Yeah. I okay. Interesting that he bent Haven here, but yeah, I guess there's no reason for him to not ban Haven, considering that
Yeah, he
uh
has quite a lot of like
yeah,
aggro. Yeah.
yes, aggro stuff, and I don't know. I can't actually say.
Mm.
I
Well,
guess he just doesn't want to like. He doesn't like the fact that there might be a high roll with it. So
yeah, the Sarisa Hyrule. That's the bane of my existence.
imagine a 10-10 on turn 5.
Yeah.
Oh no. But yeah. And then we have what? I don't know. What do you expect Vice or Ophelia would you first in this case?
Personally, I'm the type of player who will try to kill the deck I'm not very confident in first. So if I were Vice, I would do Evil Blood first, and if I was Ophelia, I would go with Aggro Sword. But then again, I that is based on my personality. I'm not so sure what they think, what they will personally do.
Hmm. Yeah. If it were me, I'd say Vice would probably start with his Evil Blood just because if he wants to get that out of the way, then he would be securing it. Especially if Ophelia maybe queues into queues Sword first because they think that Vice is going to queue his Shadow. Which, by the way, if you're not well aware at this point, Aggro Sword beats Shadow specifically really well.
Yep. I mean, we've tested that a lot
Yes,
of times already.
we have
So
tested that
that's
a lot.
yep.
So I'm interested to see what they will open, just to see if my theory's wrong.
Yep.
But for
As
Ophelia, I can see him just opening with Portal.
with Porter.
It's just really solid.
Yeah, I guess you might want to like just get it out of the way first. Or it looks like the match is already starting, so we'll find out in a few moments.
Boo. Can we get some poggers in the chat? All
Okay,
right.
so it is blood versus sword, like I expected.
Okay. Well, this is interesting.
Yeah,
Starting hand for blood looks okay. You have
yeah,
Halasena. You have a 2-drop into a Lesena on tree, which is actually not too bad. But for
yeah.
Swordcraft right now, interesting addition to the list. Instead of using the Radical Gunslinger, he uses Quick Bleeder instead. So
Yeah, or Taji Katana to be exact, because that's
yeah,
the promo
that's
card.
that's the promo card I missed with the hand.
Yeah.
I wanted it
So
so bad to trigger people by putting 3 different quick leaders.
yeah, but unfortunately the power was taken from you cause you missed that promo period.
I did.
But I do.
No.
Oh, so he mounted away the card and got 2 quick leaders in his hand now, or 2 Tajis to be exact.
Yeah, but it's not
Okay.
looking too good for him because oh, I was about to say he's not looking too good for him because he doesn't have Bunny Baron.
Yep, but he immediately top deck that. Yep.
Well, with this kind of
So
hand, still starting hand for uh Vice is still looking pretty good because he has
yeah,
the good early game hand basically, but he does need a Laura desperately to turn things around soon.
yeah, and he threw away one of his Nerea as well. But I think that's why it's cause like Nerea won't be so critical in the early turns.
Yes.
And now,
Yeah. I
mm,
mean, I don't
probably
see
Holocena
playing.
or Varela.
Yeah, I don't see him playing. Nerea on 6 just because this matchup generally goes very fast. So really depends on how the game situation is to get an area on 6 that consistently. But so far, it's looking really great for of Ophelia. Yeah, that's his name.
Yeah, is yeah.
It's
Hmm.
looking great. Yes, he has all the curves. He got all the storm. He got Bunny Baron on 4 combined with a quick later, but he has no continuation whatsoever for the car. So that's kind of scary.
But
I
couldn't
mean,
he just play Bunny and Baron and then the spell here? I mean, he won't kill the bot, but then like at least he like destroys the shield that Holsena has right now.
if he wants to pressure,
Yeah.
then I'd say he just plays the bandit. Because the bandit last word puts a bike on board. So then the next quick bleeder that he plays will get buffed and he will push for potentially could be 5 damage if he wants to spend an evil. But it really depends on what he wants to do. Oh,
Ox. So he's
interesting. That's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah, going very aggressive here. Well, he is the aggro deck, so maybe that's why he feels like just going aggressive is the correct play.
I wonder what's the punish if he didn't do let's say he reads this. What's the punish for him? I kind of don't see it because I don't think Evil Blood runs Skull, right?
Yeah, I don't think Evil Blood runs out. Never. It's the Ball Blood that does.
Mm.
Yeah.
So it's a bit,
And
it's a bit
well,
weird.
resolve may be a possibility, but then again, like resolve on a 3 play point, maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it.
Yeah, and now he's forced to trade twice. What a good beat! Wow.
Yeah.
But he might just play Ramiel now, right? Oh,
Yeah,
that hurts.
and he'll
'Cause that,
probably heal with the Scorpion as well, and as well
yes.
draw more cards to see what he should play turn 5.
Well, speaking of resolve, by the way.
Yeah, resolve game. But I think what he would really like to see now is the Thunderbolt Fiend for turn 5.
This
But
turn is for
that,
sure gonna be Bunny Baron.
yeah,
It's so good.
trade, then Bunny Baron, then I'm not even sure whether you use the Quick Blader. I don't think you do.
I don't think you do.
Yeah. Yeah, he has 2 Bunny and Barons all the way. Maybe he will play a Bunny Baron to ride the bike. I will ride the car, not the bike, sorry.
I mean, to be honest, what is he expecting? Because technically, what he could do right now, for trade the Quixotic for sure. You Bunny
Yeah.
Baron, Desperado on the Halasena, Quick
Yeah.
Blader face, and the next turn play Vagabond. You just have that riding the car. Technically, he could do that.
Wait. everything first? Oh, okay. Desperado lets you choose your
Yeah, it
target.
lets you choose, so
Yeah.
that's why. And then now he trades, then plays Quick Blader. Kind of feels bad that he has to spend his resources trading still, and he and Evil Blood did just heal back up
Yeah.
all the chip damage that he did early game.
Yeah, and Evil Blood has a lot of heals for this as well, so
Yeah,
that's not going to be too good for him. But luckily for him, the Evil Blood doesn't have Thunderbolt Fiend to make things worse.
yeah, but also interesting choice for him to not play the Quick Blader. Also, shout out to that world.
Yeah. I guess any damage that's maybe Bushier might be answered by that world, or maybe not.
Yeah, that's probably
So
the perfect draw.
yeah. Now, which follower will he use to actually trade?
Yeah, that's the interesting part. Because I don't know, he could Vagabond.
Vagabond. But to be
It's
honest,
just hard,
I
man.
also think that even a Bunny and Baron riding the car isn't exactly a bad play, cause like if he uses the word to answer it, then the Bunny and Baron when it comes out just answers the word cleanly after that. Maybe.
True. You could. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. So that's a Bunny Baron. Evolving face with the car. And then goes push to push. Will he push 8 damage? He will. Alright. And now comes turn 6, and it's the world time. It's so good. But I mean, he probably is second guessing because there is a Bunny
There is
Baron
a
inside
Baron
the
kind of
car.
coming out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can't evolve the world to deal with the Bunny Baron as well. The Liberté doesn't have enough attack to actually deal with it.
He knows very much well that he cannot deal with this Bunny
Yeah.
Baron. So that Bunny Baron is just staying on board, and he's probably just gonna continue pressuring, so then he can lethal on 8 with the Garvin. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to be happening in this game, but we'll see.
But right now X equals 2. So that he hasn't played a lot of different types of cards. He only played like officer so far. So no commanders yet, no Natura yet, no Machina yet. Well, are those
Yeah,
cards?
he does have Panther Scott in the deck. We saw it earlier in the Mulligan, so
Yeah. But he threw it
it's
away.
not drawn yet. It's not drawn yet, so it's not here. No.
Yeah.
But also, he hasn't played any commanders. I realized.
That's gonna make things very rough. Okay, so this
Yeah,
is
double vagabond into a sword stringing bandit on 7. Sounds spicy, but actually might be a good play.
the way he's doing this right now, I think he's just going to vagabond into into the bandit right now.
Probably. Yeah, I like that. I respect this decision.
Yep, 9 damage to the face, and now Uriah's with the vengeance. So if he decides to play Laura here, the AoE effect will do more damage, but not that it really matters. Cause like either way it won't be enough to kill Bunny and Baron.
Yeah, and he's
He still
pushing.
need to.
And if he does clear this board with Laura, he will heal 4. But then that means the next card that's going into the board, that's getting buffed. That's getting buffed to 6/4 because of the bike that comes out of a sword swinging bandit. So
That is true.
yeah. We'll have to see what he does. I am pretty sure he's gonna get Laura to drain here and then evolves to Laura. Just because so that he can heal back up and try to swing from that.
I
Okay.
think Laura
Yes.
is the play here. He needs to heal right now.
Alright. Will he get the remaining damage? Let's see.
6 damage.
Oh.
And
Wait.
I have a feeling that there could be lethal here. Let me count. 8 if the but
Oh. Okay, there might be a little here. Yes.
Yeah.
If the card pings two face, he plays Stroke for Erica's Slight, play the Quick Blader. That would be 6 plus 2 plus 3, because 3 Quick Bladers deals 3 damage. Will he get it though? That's the question. I mean, that's his only option. If there's any other option that he could do, he probably plays Garvin, but that's horrible. Because that means you're not setting up for next turn. So I'm pretty sure you start your turn by playing a Vagabond at this point and hope for the RNG to hit. Alright, he's going for it. Oh, didn't get it though, unfortunately.
2, 3, 4.
He is one off.
He is one of, yes. But I think you just go for it at this point.
You go for it at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to.
Both.
Let's go. Alright. Push for
Not very sure about this. I think it might be better to do the 2 quick bladers, but we'll see.
Yeah, depends. Besides, he could still have lethal because he
Yeah,
still has Steaks and 2
he's-
quick leaders and a card that Vagabond is riding that card.
Yeah.
And Vagabond, if it dies, summons a bike so that it can buff the quick leader once more.
Well, he doesn't even need that because Garvin is lethal right now if he doesn't heal.
If he doesn't heal, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna heal.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at that defensive play from Vice. Trading all the board away cleanly. But we'll see. There might still be lethal here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is
Yeah,
definitely lethal. Yeah.
Oh, that confirms it. Also, chat, by the way, if you don't know, Garvin does not take the buff damage from the bikes. He will do the damage first, then get buffed. So if he had played Garvin there, that would have been a misplay. But
looks like he found the lethal. Yeah, and he got it.
He didn't do it. Got it the safest way.
Yeah. Alright, so round 1 goes to Ophelia, right?
Yes, Ophelia. And now it will be his artifact portal against Evil Blood or Shadow.
Last word Shadow. Yeah.
Well,
We might.
Vice Q first. I'd say last word, right?
Yeah, depends if he really wants to secure the win now. If he wants to secure the win now, I think last words would be better because the last is always going to be a nightmare for Artifact Portal.
He's going spicy. All
But
right.
he's going blood first. Maybe he just wants to get the blood out of the way first.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Ghost goes first.
Ooh. Cornelia. Interesting addition to the Portal Craft card. Which, by the way, if you don't know why Cornelia is in the list, Portal Craft's main weakness is that when they go second, because they don't know what to do on 4 most of the time. That is why most people, like even in like a pro league, runs like Kitty Cat Arsenal just so that they can power up their going second game plan. But another card that you can use is Cornelia, but usually if you play Cornelia, you're playing Tolerance in a list. So I don't know. I guess it's just some people's preference.
Yeah. He's running both Cornelia and Kitty Cat Arsenal, in fact. And like you said, he is running Absolute Tolerance in the list with Cornelia. He's also running Lucelle, actually. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of different artifacts. Perhaps trying to secure more of the realm later, cause that adds a lot of different artifacts that you otherwise wouldn't have.
Yeah. Also, that's speaking of Cornelia and Lucille, both of them are enhanced.
Yeah.
So we know that he has a really good curve going on to turn 4 into turn 5. Whether he plays Lucille, but I'm pretty sure he's just gonna play Mecha Arm on 5 because I think that's just way too good.
Yeah, and Lucio can be played on 6 as well to get the free evil if he keeps the analyzing artifact until then. Or other cards that all other artifact cards that gets
Miriam
1 play
on the
point.
Ralmia, and
Oh,
that's a tolerance.
yeah, early tolerance quite
That's
good
quite
for
good.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mm. But it looks like Evil Blood is having a very rough time. His hand doesn't look very good. Yeah, soon.
Unless top deck's a Thunderbolt Fiend.
Yeah,
Wink.
unless he drops sets a Thunderbolt Fiend, then he has a 5/6/7 curve.
Okay, just for Cornelia on 4, evolving, gets the strike form and guard form golem trait,
Yeah,
Grimnir.
great.
Really
And this,
support.
yeah, and discounting absolute tolerance by another 5.
Then curves this into a mecha arm. Oh my god. It's so good. Wow. But here we go. What will save Blood in this moment? Nothing. He has to play Combustion Demon, and it feels terrible. But that's still a good Combustion Demon because
But
they're
he
getting
managed
the
to clear
artifact.
the board.
Yeah,
Yep,
it's pretty huge to the late game, so
yep.
not that bad. So now
Now, Mecha.
it's Mecha Arm. 100% of the time, it's Mecha Arm. It
Uh,
is the best play here because you get to discount 7 or 6 at most, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for 7 if he has tolerance. I'm pretty sure he's gonna go for it that way. And then into a loose soul turn, which I'm pretty excited about because I haven't seen that in a while. All right, he opted for the 7 damage option, but he's trading it inefficiently, so I don't know why he did that.
so now, wow, the blood has all 3 Narayas in hand.
That is a set Neria turn. Decides to
Yep.
pass though, because he sees no point in playing the cards,
Yeah.
which I find interesting. Then at this point, isn't it good for Ophelia to just go for Spinaria instead of Lucille and get
Yeah,
Lucille
I'm
next
thinking
turn on 7?
yeah, I'm thinking Spinaria might actually be better also, cause like I think he can do if he chooses the ward and involves it, then this answers the bot cleanly.
Yes.
Lucille cannot do anything of the sort. In fact,
So he's probably gonna go with Keen Edge
yeah,
and Barrier, I expect.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Evolving the barrier. Yeah, so that's pretty standard.
Mm-hmm. And then
Mhm.
trades the
And
Keen Edge
then
away.
with Teenage, and then the mecha arm still goes face.
Yep. Solid turn.
And
But here
absolute
we
tolerance
go.
is already discounted 6 to 6. I mean,
This one is sad to look at.
yeah,
Where's the avarice activator? What's going on here?
yeah. This was his only out really.
Oh god.
Mm,
Would he just play tolerance here at this point? Would you play tolerance here just to push damage? And then lethal next turn with Ralmia? Because I'm pretty sure he has lethal with Ralmia. Yeah, he does.
he needs to get a 0 play point,
Yes, he can
shift,
get the
which
zero
he
play
can.
point shift. Alright. He's going
To
for
be
it, but he's playing
no,
Lucille instead of
so to be honest,
tolerance.
I was actually kind of expecting. I was actually kind of expecting Lucio a bit more.
Yeah.
I guess he wants to hold. I guess he wants to hold off the cards for a surprise later, instead of like telegraphing what's in his hand, perhaps.
That's true. He could be doing that. And if he wants to push more damage,
Okay,
this
and
is the
here's
right
the
play. Because he could push.
and now how many
He's
last
pushing
words does he have? 6. different artifacts, right? 6 different artifacts means that Ramya will be at 10, and then absolute tolerance will be 9, and with the paradigm shift, if it's um if it's the storm option, it's 21. So that would be lethal. And I don't think even a ward from Evil Blood can stop him right now. Because
Late to third mirror,
absolute
yeah.
tolerance will just kill off the ward.
Yeah. All right. Let's see if he missed this for some reason, which I'm pretty sure he won't miss. This is a 21 damage combo.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it might be actually 23 because he has 7 different cards destroyed in this one game.
Oh, you're 7. Okay, that's even more.
All right, that's
Right?
tolerance into a Realmia into a paradigm shift for 0 cost, picking the airstrike craft and then evolving the Realmia to finish this game. Solid
23
game from
damage.
Ophelia. So, and congrats for Ophelia for advancing to the grand finals.
Yeah.
And yeah, you did really well. That's actually really solid games.
Yeah. It was also a pity for the Evil Blood because he didn't draw like the cards he needed,
Yeah,
the correct junctures.
he did
Yep.
break. He did break on the game too, and that
Yeah.
happens. That's just Shadowverse.
Yeah, that's Shadowverse for you. So now we'll be going into game 2.
Which will be between
We will be between Hambis and Momoring from IEV.
ooh Momoring's Momoring's been around for a while.
Yep. I
I
remember
don't know.
last.
I know him as an old player from the Indonesian community.
Yeah, I think it was like sometime like last year where he played faced against
He also,
Kyo in
yeah,
the grand finals.
yeah, he did make it to the grand finals today.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So while we wait for the next room, we'll probably just discuss on like what their decks are.
Yeah. Momoring's bringing Bike Dragon, Last Word Shadow, Artifact Porter, which is the big three, I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
that's
Whereas
the big three in this meta, basically.
MB's changed the Bike Dragon for Aggro Sword, but otherwise
The two
it's
same
like
classes,
yeah.
and I'm pretty sure both their benches is gonna be the aggro decks, huh?
Mm, yeah, I'm guessing that might be the case.
Yeah, and we'll
Oh,
probably be having Last Word Shadow Mirror, Artifact Mirror. I don't know, one of them.
oh yeah, yeah, we'll definitely at least see one of them.
Yeah.
Whether we'll see Artifact Shadow versus Last Word Shadow or not, that's the thing that it- I'm wondering about at least.
Hmm. Really depends on like what he would start though, to be honest.
Okay, so let's join the room.
All right. Uh, so what do you think would be like? To be honest, how do you really expect this matchup to go? Because really, it's just back and forth. Who's going to get the mirror first? One of these
Let's,
mirrors. Ah, man.
let's see if
I
any
hate
of them.
describing these mirrors because I don't understand them fully yet. But from what I know, artifact mirror is just race,
Yeah,
and
this race. You
yeah,
some people think you have to like really go aggro in order to have any chance against
it's a race
just
on P shifts.
yeah.
So it really depends on what they're going for. But yeah, we can probably expect both aggro decks are banned. But if not, I would like to see why. The reason why, if they think that they specifically tacked it for that matchup or something. I don't know. But we'll see.
Could see a possibility that Last Word Shadow is banned actually.
We could also see that as a possibility,
Yeah,
yes.
but I don't think Artifact Portal will be banned at all.
Artifact will not be banned. I can see, yeah, we can see Shadow being banned uh for Ham B side because Dragoncraft despite how strong it is, like let's say, can still have issues against Shadow because of how much they ward. But it really depends, though. But so far, I don't know. They haven't decided what to ban yet. But
And
we can
looking at
look
the
into their lists real quick. Like, let's look at the Bike Dragon, which I'm pretty sure there's something really special going on. But uh, from what I know, the meta lately has been shifting to Jerva build for Dragon because of uh because of how board based the meta has been, and that's why Jerva has been really helpful lately. Because the decks right now that play against Dragon is generally pretty fast, even though it's like a board based game. It's like it's still they can still aggro very fast, and if you think that you're gonna use like the Forte build, it's kind of slow. So I respect that, and both shadows are banned.
shadows are banned. Well, that's
I
surprising.
guess
But then again, like I said, that means the portal will have to stay up. I could see
yeah.
a word that the shadows are banned. I guess that might be because they don't want to deal with any like Celeste headaches while playing artifacts.
I don't, yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's just
It's just,
it will end up on who gets to get their portal first out because yeah, I'm pretty sure that Hambies he can clearly just Q Sword first. He's confident with it. I'm pretty sure he should be because Sword is in that good position right now because Sword somewhat okay against Artifact because of just how aggressive they can be. And I don't know if they play Archangel of Remembrance in their Sword, but if they do, then early
yeah,
game it will be really really good against Artifact.
yeah, he does play Archangel of Remembrance against us
Yeah, then I
again
can
in the
see him
slot.
opening with Sword, but we'll
Mm,
see.
yeah, Sword
Yep.
versus Porter. Going second as
But
Sword.
he's going
So,
second though. That's unfortunate. All right. So both
right.
sides, mulligan wise, looks really good for Momoring right now. He has the one drop into a two drop. Basic spin Aria into Artisan.
In
Probably toss
Artisan.
away the Gizmo. Yeah.
Yeah.
But ooh, that's a good draw.
Technomancer. Yeah, that's an alternative. Play on
But
two in case Naruto leaves.
but for Hamby, it's not really looking good.
Yep. Hard to decide what to keep, what to mount.
Admiral is generally not a good
Okay.
keep in my opinion, but it's a good evolve target. So
Yep. So Spinner first. Mm.
this is kind of scary because Momoring does have the aggro hand, while Hambies is just playing really really slow with this hand. Still, he's going second, but no Bunny Baron, which is actually pretty huge because Bunny Baron is the one thing that decides this matchup.
So, yeah, he hasn't drawn the Archangel of Remembrance to banish away the artifact as well.
Oh, it's not looking good.
Yeah. It's looking quite rough. Wandering Chef or Kunoichi? I don't think you play Emerald here, right?
I'd say you play Chef. It's like technically the Chef could be buffed by the stroke. If he does go for it, I don't know if he would.
Oh, so the artifact player draw his mobilized factory. That's very good for him,
Yeah.
giving him options if he wants to.
He can even get two paradigm shifts in hand. And that's
Yeah.
huge. I can imagine him playing the Miriam on that Technomancer and then just go space for both. But decides to trade that
That's a trade
characters in a way. And probably if he's doing it this way, he could actually Miriam one of his Spinaria artifact, but he decides to not use any of those. All right.
Wants to keep his Miriam for a more pivotal turn then.
I can imagine him playing a Chariot here because Chariot right now is just a really good body.
Yeah.
It's a really good threat in general, but it gets answered by Ralmia immediately because Spinara's artifact, if it's destroyed during the turn that the player, basically, if it's destroyed during the turn the artifact player is trading, it probably gets picked. It gives him back a Ralmia from the deck because, well, that's the only artifact he has in the deck. So that's basically a 3 damage trait for 2 play point if you have a Spinari artifact on board. And so the all one play on 3, definitely strong, but it's kind of weak at the same time. So it kind of feels bad for him, but he's forced to play it.
He got
Getting
the ward as well.
getting that ward might be the worst thing he can get here.
Yeah. I think he rather summon a knight or something.
Pushing damage would be fine, but in this case, I don't know.
So he's trying to draw. He's trying to get the shift first, so that when he trades, he will discount the shifts more. Yeah.
I respect that. Probably place a Ralmia here at trade.
Yeah. Here trade, then go place, I guessing.
Problem because he doesn't have a good he doesn't have a solid late game, but he does draw into Geno.
He,
So I don't know.
yeah. He's thinking about whether he should evolve Emerald here. I'm not so sure if it's too early for that. Cause like Emerald's not going to do any of his like ready 7 pings.
I think it's fine because it actually builds him a board in some way so that he can play a Admiral Evo Kunoichi into a stroke that buffs the board next turn. Really depends on what he's gonna do, especially expecting a turn 5. You could pretty much either play around Factory or Mecha Arm. But in this case, if an artifact player sees this kind of board, usually they would go for Mecha Arm, which, as we can see in Momo Ring Sand, he does have a Mecha Arm ready. Tops the scan, which actually might be huge in this matchup. But yeah, I can imagine him just playing Mecha Arm here. Evolves the evolves this analyzing straight over the 1/1 and then use the ancient to kill the admiral. That would be a solid play, but that also means that he's also playing into Geno, so that's kind of the problem.
Maybe he might actually just play Mobilize Factory also. Will
He
it
could
be
also just play
possible?
Mobilize Factory, but
Yeah.
that does mean that you're letting
You're
sword
letting
push
sword push
damage.
damage, but then like that means that your 6 turns onwards you're gonna get a lot more of the things back, right?
Yeah,
Because that was actually a fine turn, especially since you have the artifact scan already, and he's probably only going to be getting the 1 cost artifacts back. So I think that would be a nice time to actually try to pop off.
yeah, and especially that he's trying to build up his artifact scan, and because of this hand, he gets to get 4 artifacts destroyed from that artifact scan ready, and all of them like instead of only Ralmia is 2 costs, the rest of them are like 1 cost artifacts, so it's not that bad. Top deck's an admiral, so he might. What he could do right now, actually, he might play Admiral Evo into a stroke that buffs the board, which would be really good because this actually then pushes about 7 damage and pressures the board. So then he can't play Factory. So, but he doesn't go for it. He's going for Geno. Interesting, yeah.
I guess he wants to clear the opponent's board, right?
He technically could have.
Mm.
He technically could have evolved the
Evolve the
Gunslinger.
gunslinger.
Yeah,
Does he want to evolve the Geno?
he might evolve the Geno, but he knows that the paradigm shifts are 2 costs right now in Momo Ring's hand. I don't know if he kept. I can't say if he kept count or not, but let's just Assuming that
Assume
he
he
kept
did.
count, yeah.
Yeah.
Assume that he did. Like he knows. And he's spreading the threat like this with the Kunoichi trainee, which I find yeah, reasonable enough. It's not too bad of a play.
But this means that the two paradigm shifts will go into two different targets and clear off those targets. If it was all
Yes.
stacked in one, then maybe two of them will have to go to the same target unless he spends the evolve point.
Alright. Starts out the turn with a robotic engineer.
Yeah,
Evolves it, probably trading over to Geno.
yeah. But I have a feeling that it doesn't really make much of a difference the wrong run because I think both of them are going to get killed anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now probably is probably gonna continue to like Ralmia, trade to that 1-1, and then play out two different artifacts that he could play. Like since he plays this Ralmia, this Ralmia is discounting one
Yeah.
for each of those two cost paradigm shifts,
Yeah.
which he
Assuming
is
he'll
gonna be
play
playing.
Kinage right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kinech into a
no, he's
trade.
playing airstrike first, then to the Kinage, I'm guessing, because he wants to get the zero. It's like the
Yeah.
six different artifacts for the artifact scan.
Zero cost Ralmia is ready in hand. That is scary.
Yeah, that is very scary. So that is at least 10 damage Storm Nixon if he decides. No, not Nixon, because he doesn't have the mobilized factory down yet.
Yes.
But it can be will come very soon potentially.
It is still a 10 damage combo right now in his hand because of the zero
Yeah,
cost Ramia and the analyzing. But will he get lethal? Is what we don't know. Because like he could technically play factory into both Ramias and analyzing. He would get to 4 play points and then he would be stopped there unless he top decks into like a Spinaria. If he does top deck into a Spinaria, he could get himself into 5 play point, but I don't know if he can touch 4 play point. So he might need another Spinaria.
I think it also really depends on whether he got any targets. Cause like if he does, like it's what happens if the sword player playing the emerald here. I think he could actually discount the paradigm shift even more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Decides to
So
play the Technomancer's huge.
yeah.
Alright, starts the turn. Here it comes. Factory into analyzing. Probably playing the Technomancer to copy the analyzing and then playing Realmia. Alright, trades first. Wants to see what he draw. Ooh.
They were
Quicksilver Aegis. Interesting. Alright. Picks a Kinect on that. Trades to the Admiral. He is still missing one more play point before he gets to the Ralmia for 6 play points. So he's not gonna go for it, and he'll probably just play for Quicksilver Aegis to discount his paradigm shifts. I probably play out the ward just to be defensive. But we'll see. We'll see what he does.
he will actually play out the ward
He might
though.
save it as well, right?
Yeah, I think he will want to save it for the OTK. I mean not the OTK, but for the Realm combo next turn.
Yeah.
Cause that's the only artifact in his hand right now, essentially.
Ooh! That's turn 7! Oh no!
Yep. The only thing that would have saved the sword player here is probably Chariot. And then we just need to pray that we hit
Yeah,
the right thing.
Chariot. Chariot picks double face, the RNG manip. Let's go!
But too bad we won't be having such exciting games today.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
That's 4 quick bladers on board. Never mind, it's 3. Alright. But here we go.
Here we go. Let's see.
How much damage is that? He is still missing
He
some
is
damage because right
11
now
and
he's doing
3,
13 in
13. Yeah.
total. Wait, no, he hasn't. If he plays the 5 cost paradigm shift, it becomes 4 cost. He would be at 4 play point. and then play out the Ralmia into the paradigm shift. That would be 6. So then he can
Yeah,
evolve. Yeah, he has lethal here,
yes,
but will
little.
he
If
see
he
it?
see it. Yeah, but I don't think he
He
did.
did
Yeah.
not see it. Draws into a it draws into Miriam. So wait, this could be huge because this Garvin is doing 8 damage. Okay, nice Miriam.
Well, technically, he can the the portal player can heal up as well. Mhm. So maybe he would be able to bring
He would
himself
be able
outside the
to bring
threshold.
himself back up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he's playing safe, then yeah. All right. And to turn on the Gizmo to just secure his hand size. And now Sword is in problem. He needs to play Garvin. That's his only option. And it has to hit. Oh no, that's 2 targets on board he doesn't want to have on board. And it hit the. It actually hit the
The artifact, and now
artifact.
the things on the board is enough to lethal. He doesn't even need to play anything from hand. Yep. So despite the missing the lethal, the portal player still managed to clinch a win
Yeah.
over Sword.
That's
That's just how
unfortunate though. He
yeah,
got
but that's
Portal
just how
out.
strong Portal is in the current meta.
Yeah, he got Portal out first. He did still
Yeah.
miss lethal. We're not gonna don't forget about that, but that's just how strong the list is generally is. Just because of that one buff on Ralmia, it just made the deck so much more consistent. It's so broken.
Yeah. It's not even the new cards that actually brought life to the
Yeah,
artifact.
it's
It's
not
the
even the
realm
new
now.
cards. Quicksilver Aegis was a good tech. It only lived for like a week of people playing it 3 off, and then starting now, people are playing it like 1 off or even like 2 off. I don't know. Might not even run it. But yeah, decides to go with Swordcraft again. Hambies going second again, so it's kind of rough for him. But he has a pretty good curve. But for the bike drag side, no ramps looks scary.
Oh, he drew it. He
Well,
mounted
he
into
he
his
got it.
ramp.
Well, he got it. So
He had a Wormfire engineer anyway, so it was not going to be too bad in a way.
it's not too bad of a hand. Yeah.
Even yeah.
But will it be better? Will he draw into
Yeah.
his Razia?
He has 2 turns to draw into the Razia. Oh,
Oh,
and he even have
he
a
even
turn
has a
for
second.
Roy.
He has his second ram.
Yeah. Well, he would have hoped that that was another gold card, not a repeat of one he already has. But okay, so it's using Dragon Rearing here to buff it up so that the engineer can trick the Quixotic. I'm giving up the power of the insect.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I can agree with this. It's a really good tempo play, especially with this hand. You don't really have much going on. You can use that Roy to trade, and well, knowing Swords turn 3, it's not really that strong. To be honest, like Sword going second is kind of in a horrible spot right now because he doesn't have Bunny Baron. And in this case, I would have clicked the Scrupulous Preparation just to see if I draw into a Bunny Baron. And that puts a Bane on board, so it's actually fine. But then he would actually trade the Wormfire away.
But
That's
this list
just.
does run. It's not this list. This list doesn't run the quick leader, so I thought like maybe that was why he would refrain from doing that in case he drew the quick leader. But no, that was a different list from the previous
Yeah,
game.
he does run the Radical Gunslinger, right? So
Yeah.
it wouldn't be so much of a bad play. So he didn't get the knight from the old one, so he was one rally off from this 2 ping. And now Dragon's Hand is looking kind of scary, especially with this kind of board. If he had Georges, he would be fine, but he doesn't have a Georges yet, so
Doesn't even need Georges. Even Tiamat would have been fine. Enough the powerful
yeah.
points would have been. Yeah, but now he's looking to play Grand Resolve to draw more. And wow,
Ooh,
that's a very good cards. You'll love to see them.
you'll love to. Oh, Albert top deck. Let's go.
Hmm.
Probably, probably evolves the Archangel Remembrance and throw it in preparation because I don't think he would need it anymore at this point.
Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. But and then after that, Albert can kill the ward or something.
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
that. He's opting on playing the preparation instead.
yeah. Draw into another
Ooh, draw
preparation and
into
another
another
Albert.
preparation and Albert. All right.
Assume Penta Scout here, and then Archangel Evil.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
trying
pretty
to
sure,
make
right?
a pretty wide board. I think if you opted this play, you're building a whiteboard instead of a tall one.
Albert play would have made more sense here because I think that's pushing more damage. Although it does,
Yeah,
I guess it does also play around a Jerva technically, but he doesn't know that there's Jerva in
yeah.
Momoring Sand, so you can't really say that. But still, if he wants to push more damage, that would have been the play. Draws into another
Hmm.
Jerva. Damn. All
Yeah,
right.
that's incredibly unlucky for the sword player. So Java evolve and
Ooh,
trade,
nice
deal 5
for
damage.
5 damage in that
Yeah,
situation. It's pretty
Gino would have been
huge.
very nice here. Oh, and look what I said. He top decked the Gino.
He probably doesn't
Yeah,
play
but
it though.
actually,
Yeah,
yeah,
he's just gonna play stroke, which is for 4 damage. Probably Albert next turn, right?
yeah. Okay. So right now,
In this
let's
case, he
draw.
might also just play another Survival again, right?
Yeah,
I can see him play. I can see him play Reggie and then push space and then Jerva Evo, so that he gets 2 more damage in. Considering he's not doing
or
it in
maybe
yeah,
even Reggie into Tiamat, because I think you value the heal more.
true, he could have done that.
Yeah,
But now this time, Geno answers this perfectly. He's just buffing it
it's
up.
just buffing that. Well, he has little in hand if there's going to be anything on the sword side, and even if he doesn't, it's 5 damage to the face. So it's definitely a pretty close to a checkmate situation. Hmm, quite rough though.
He's This is a rough position for
Yeah,
Hamby. It's just not up. There's so many options. If he wants to play around Go aside, there's just no way. He has to clear this board with a Geno,
yeah,
which has no like Geno is just gonna stay on board, and if he does play the Kunoichi trainee to try and like basically do cheeky plays with it, it doesn't really work in the end because Geno is still there. Other than that, probably Archangel evolving to throw something away. I don't know.
yeah. But what could he even get that would potentially save him? Yeah. Hmm.
Can't think of
uh,
any. I don't think
Yeah,
there's
I can
any
think.
outs.
Yeah.
Oh, he had an out. If he had the chariot on 7, Kappa.
If he had it, but he didn't. Oh wait.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's over. He
Yeah.
couldn't kill
It's
it.
over.
He knows it's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why he did it that way, but all right. Well,
Yeah. Mm, so
that's a
that's all. Yep.
that's
That
just
will
how
clean two
Momoring.
zeros from
More so
both
Momoring
players.
just went for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. You can continue.
So yeah, Momoring is our winner for this semi-final. Good job, Handbeats, but unfortunately, I think both sword players were out, right?
Yeah, both sword players are out. Sad.
Yeah.
No more chariot gaming.
Yeah. Wait. No, I don't think the sword player is out. Cause if I'm not wrong, the evil blood didn't make it through.
Yeah,
So
the
I
evil blood
think
didn't make it through.
then the one that had the evil blood didn't bring sword. So I think
Oh
sword
yeah,
the sword
yeah,
player is
yeah.
still in.
Then
Yeah.
there's still one sword player in the grand final. Yeah,
Okay.
I keep forgetting it.
Yep. So we will still have a chance to see any
If we
any
can
chariots
still
gaming.
see Chariot Gaming,
I'm
will we
waiting
see
for
the
the.
lunch money be stolen today?
Well, it is, we have no cash prizes, but we have ball prizes. So I think it's ball, whether the balls will be
vile,
stolen and not lunch money.
vile stealing. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I'm waiting for the day I see two pings to the face instead of just one.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah.
that today. But you wanna know where it went? The
To
wrong
your face,
face.
right? Yeah, it's always like this. It's never if it goes to the face, it's never to the opponent's face. It's always to
Yeah,
your
it's always
face
your face. I don't know
or
why.
to the user's face, lah. Or if your opponent is winning it, then it is to your face. Yes.
But there's a dilemma there because the opponent also thinks that way. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So
Uh,
we'll be going
since
for
we're preparing for the next room right now, but we will be taking a 5 minute break. So
yep. So see you in 5 minutes. Alright, so now we are at the grand finals of the Mana Search Cup, Darkness over Velsa Volume 5. We have Ophelia versus IEV Momoring. So the bans have both been in and both parties have banned the artifact portals. So for Ophelia will be using Aggro Sword as well as a Ward Haven, whereas IV Momoring will be using Lastword Shadow and Bike Dragon. So yeah, who
Uh,
do you think they'll be
seems
killing
interesting
first?
that he Mooring decided that uh he's not
Ward
gonna ban
Haven?
the Ward Haven, especially with these two
Yeah,
decks. I'm pretty sure that
yeah.
it's fine. That but Bike Dragon against Ward Haven is 50-50, and I think the weakest link right now would be Ward Haven from Ophelia. So
Well,
well, I kind of want to
hence
see
I
how
guess.
he pulls this out. But yeah, he goes for aggro sword against Shadow and is going first.
Yep.
Remind you. So just
This is
needs a
going
true
to be a
drop.
rough.
Yeah, this he
Yep.
just needs a true
This
drop.
is going to be rough for sort. You just need to throw away stroke of conviction. And well, I guess a shadow player can play Omnimus or two, but that's also quite scary in a sense because you're not
Yeah,
contesting the board.
decides to throw away the stroke conviction instead for
Mm.
more tempo.
Yep.
Oh,
And he got his 1, 2, 3 curve.
that's probably the best two drop he can get.
Yep. Rewarded. Now, if only he had kept his stroke of conviction, it would have been an ideal turn for us. Oh, probably.
Oh god. Okay,
Oh,
that's a
and he
scary hand, and also very sad for Momoring because you don't like to see this hand, especially
yeah.
going into matchup.
All your 2 drops are Amulet or Psycho Form, but I don't think he'll play Psycho Form here.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's playing the Tyrant. Hopefully having some combos with on turn 4, like Psycho Pump, like using Psycho Pump on the Lurching Corpse.
he might even be dead before that point.
Yeah.
Top
Okay,
deck.
at least he drew a good 3 drop.
Ooh, he
But
plays
wow,
Gizmo here.
the thing is
So
actually Quixotic
Quixotic
might
into
actually have
Gizmo.
been.
No,
Yeah, he needs to
Gizmo
trade away. He needs to trade
Quick
away
Blader.
the Quick
Yeah,
Blader in that case. The
which
Taji.
I don't think is that bad. I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's fine. But if he wants to play this Garvin
Mm,
right now, it will be fine because I don't see
yeah,
him using the Garvin anytime soon. And if he
yeah.
plays the he's gonna
Beautiful
play the
and
Gizmo.
Korea or just Korea?
Ooh. All
Oh,
right.
okay, I see. Actually, yeah, that makes better sense because this way Albert is the one that will be getting buff instead.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Also
trading. It's
traits
Outgoing
with
Zillions.
the Quixotic, trying to make sure the value trait is still on point in this game,
Yeah.
and also trying to just win by pressuring the board, because at least this means that it
Oh,
has less
that
chances of
was the
hitting
worst.
the
That was the
yeah
worst target to hit.
yeah that's the worst target.
Maybe he should have evolved the leech to get rid of the worst target first, so at least the
Mm.
remaining ones won't be that bad, and it also increases the chance of getting it.
Yeah, and now
Now retracing
he has to
into
retrace it.
both,
Yeah.
and then leech decides into the vagabond lizard. But even
No,
then,
he
that also feels a
probably
bit like,
probably if
or
he's
he can play
retracing.
the bubbly reaper and kill off
Yeah,
the vagabond.
but if he's retracing, I think he's gonna play it on Psycho Pump
Yeah,
Evo to trade to the
yeah,
Blizzard
actually,
and
yeah.
hope for the 2 heal. But will this be enough? Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4,
that's enough for
and
Albert to lethal, right?
3. Yep, that should
Yeah,
be
it
enough.
is.
Trio is 3 on board, and 3 plus 5, and evolve is 10. Then just the fall damage that's enough.
Yeah. He spots it immediately, going for it. Plays Albert,
Yep.
buffs it with the bike and the horse. Doesn't even
Yeah,
evo face. Saves it for
same
the
as usual.
next game.
Yeah, he's just flexing right now. See, I don't even need my evolve. What is an evolve point? I'm playing Hearthstone with you. Oh, and that was a very fast set. Are we going to see like
Yeah,
two zeros across the board today?
we don't know.
Yeah.
This is probably the one deck that in this meta is probably in like the weakest spot right now, but it's still one of those like really good decks if they high roll. It really depends on what we see here from Ophelia Sand. Doesn't look
And
like a good.
doesn't
It's
look
still
very
good.
high rolly,
It
but
doesn't look
it's not
very high.
bad.
It's not bad
It's
though.
not bad. Yeah.
All right, throws away the 3 drops. Tries to
And get
get
back the Enchanted Knight. He tries to get Sarisa, didn't get it, but at least he got the Enchanted Knight back, which is not bad.
yeah.
Mm.
Ooh. Okay, so he got a good turn two. He can play Anre if he wants to into an Enchanted Knight or the Tortoise if he wants to get a 4 drop. Oh,
Oh, he got his
he
Sarisa.
got the Sarisa though.
But then again, with these Lurching Corps that will be coming out, the Sarisa might not be that
Might
strong.
not be here. It might actually be removed.
Yeah.
Especially that the fact that there is a Nightmare Devourer in hand ready to enter the board. So I we can just expect a Sarisa here. Sarisa play really like it's really the strongest play right now.
Thinking he
I
might
don't know.
actually play one of the card draws instead. Probably Enchanted Knight.
I don't see him play Enchanted Knight right now. This is probably the
Of it
strongest turn
is.
you ever get for Sarisa.
Or else he plays Sarisa.
Yeah, here we go. Sarisa on turn 3. Trades the Vengeful Sniper. Ooh, Momorin drew both his Grammary.
that's
Yikes.
going to be that's going to be very rough.
Yeah, it probably throws away the one of the Grammary with the Bone Maven. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Starts with them with the Celeste.
Grammar.
Into a Grammary.
Oh. Mm. Yeah, I guess I can see why he doesn't want to like let Sarisa buff up herself even more.
Yeah. But yeah. We are approaching Warhaven going second on 4. Plays Ramiel on 4. Evolves it to just get ramp for free. And I can imagine him just playing on raid, but he could also be trying to hold it just for the SSA. But
Yeah, for the SSBA actually, I don't think
yeah,
the SSA is going to be that relevant. Yeah, it might be because it's 11 damage to a follower, but
yeah, but it's still good
it's,
to just
yeah,
have more buddies on board that just reduces the
um,
chances for
yeah. Now would be a very good time to have the Electrical Evolves to hit something actually.
yeah. But
That's
he
a
also drew into his Archangel, so you can actually remove one of those 1 health followers, so it
yeah,
increases the chances of him hitting the
yeah,
Lurching Corpse to the
increase
Sarisa.
yeah.
But in the end, it will still be a 50-50. So, will we see him hit the 50-50 or not? Depends on what they are what his RNG is like right now. uh, he probably
Yeah, he's hovering
yeah,
in
he's
the
hovering over it.
Archangel.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's the target that I was expecting. But he's considering evolving the Archangel of Remembrance instead.
All right.
Mm, okay, wait.
Wants to find Wicked Rebirth, I imagine.
I guess that's yeah. I guess that's valid. So now cycle pump into Legend Corps.
Will this hit the Sarisa? We will see.
No, it
It
didn't.
did not hit the Sarisa. This is very huge now.
Yeah. So it's going to be playing like more watts now.
Yeah.
Mm,
It looks very scary too. That Sarisa is just gonna go face for 8 and he can't do anything about it. Or he could just be going for 6 and just evolves like one of the wards to trade. But I
yeah,
can
that's
imagine
a
him just playing
possibility.
the yeah. I can imagine him just playing Tortoise here, so that he gets the Paladin ready next turn to just try and lethal.
Yeah, no, but Paladin requires like 10 ward cards, then it's nowhere near that threshold yet.
True.
But he can probably get like the evolved Paladins.
Yeah. Also,
Okay,
you
and
see
also
here,
he drew an
oh, he drew an
Anvelt.
Anvelt.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
scary.
8
Especially in
damage.
this situation. This is
Yep.
really, really good for Ophelia right now.
Yeah. But I think that the Devourer will be coming out distant, probably.
Will the Devourer be able to clear though?
Mm,
Oh, I think it
I
can.
think it can.
Uh,
Probably can.
it can.
Yeah.
But this Surisa needs
There will only be like in 3 Devourers out, cause like the Leech will be taking up an additional space, so that's a bit of a
yeah.
pity.
Alright. Evolves the
But
Lich to
yep,
just open the shield.
getting
And
more,
now
and now 3 of it is used to clear the Sarissa.
very good clean turn to just turn this around by
Yeah.
Momoring. Gets one heal out of all that. Just actually I don't know if that's huge or not.
Mm. Is he gonna use the Bone Maven? And
He's
talking
probably
about
thinking
that,
about it.
has he used up all his Gramarye already? He has, right?
Wait,
Is he
has he?
forfeiting that? Cause I don't see any Gramarye in his hand, and you said that he only plays 2, right?
True. He did use one Gramarye. He did play one Gramarye earlier.
So he's trying to win by some other means other than Gramarye. That's
Which is just playing by playing Chris. So he's put himself in a situation here.
yeah.
I pretty much expect him to just start the turn with a Lunar and Paladin. Like
Hmm.
this is hard. This is a really really hard turn.
Yeah.
Can also he can also play the
Yeah.
Anvil if he just wants that out. He can play Anvil, which he is going to do.
He's going to do that, but he doesn't cleanly answer the bot. I was
Yeah,
thinking that he would have held off for a more like impactful turn.
I can imagine him just passing here.
Yeah.
But how much evolves is he at? If he evolves here, he could get his evolves to 5. Technically, you could still do it next turn with the
I
Lunar
mean,
and
you're gonna
Paladin.
go do it. Yeah.
So
Well, but he wouldn't be able to get it to the 5 threshold for resolve, cause like, oh wait, he can, cause he will need to evolve the paladin itself.
yeah.
Yep. So it looks like trading with the
Ooh, doesn't play the Chris yet.
okay.
Wait for the Sarko. Is he still thinking that he has Gramarye in the deck?
Maybe, but he's going to be having a root awakening. I guess now is the time
He
to
did
retrace.
only
Oh
play
no.
one Gramarye.
Wait, did he throw away the Gramarye just now? Maybe he did, right?
No,
Cause he evolved
he
the
destroyed one Gramarye and he only played one Gramarye. So I assume that he still has his Gramarye in deck. I am not sure.
yeah. Maybe he threw it. Maybe he threw it away just now with the
Yeah.
yeah. He threw it away. He threw it back with the Archangel of Remembrance. So okay,
Oh,
that
he
was my
did.
mistake. Yeah, he threw it back with the Archangel of Remembrance.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Decides to
Okay.
save the retracing for the Christian, which he will get next turn. So
Yep.
all right. Top, but Ward Haven top decks Abdu,
Deal.
which is just a new card that's added recently in the mini expansion, which is
We just
just
give
basically returns you every evolve point every single time you play a follower. If you play
a
her for
Havencraft
enhancers,
follower to be specific. It
yeah,
has to be yeah, but in this deck there's a lot of Havencraft followers, so it's pretty
true,
much just player follower.
yeah.
Mm,
Decides to play the Lunar and Paladin as the start of the turn. Probably
Mm,
thinking of evolving the Lunar Paladin to just draw cards, but he's not doing it. He's thinking of using Resolve, but probably checking how much evolves is that. I can assume that he just evolves the Paladin just so that he can draw 2 cards. And since we're assuming that he's playing this variant of the list, pretty
mm,
much I can assume that he plays Grimnir.
yeah, looks likely.
Yeah, it looks likely that he plays Grimnir.
Yeah, he runs two of Grimnir actually. But
Yeah, he's just looking for it.
yeah. Not even doing a bit of trading. I thought he might actually like at least deal with the two cost. I mean the two
Mm,
attack followers, cause he won't die to it.
yeah, but
But
interesting that he
decides
just wants to
not
pass
to.
there.
Yeah.
I guess in a way it still kind of locks the board for him, but does it really? All right. Well, since Grammar is on the board now, you can pretty much play this turn out to just play a Chris turn because he can play Chris into Wicked Rebirth, or he could just use the Wicked Rebirth on the Grammary right now and draw 2 cards, but not too much.
So that is his stand. Wait, he only revived one thing from the
Yeah,
from the
it
Wicked
is
River.
not 10 yet for some reason.
No, it is more than 10, but it's just that he didn't
He
play
didn't
other
have
two drops.
another. Wait, oh wait, he doesn't have another 2 drop.
Yes, that was his only two drops.
That's funny.
Yeah,
But yeah, this is it.
yeah.
The
This is
huge
the
turn
bot.
for the huge turning point for Shadow. Out comes
Yeah,
Teresa. She's trying to turn things around, but I don't think that's enough
I think it's too late
because
right now
it
actually.
might be actually too late. But it can still turn things around because he could still play Vengeful Sniper to banish something and then trade. But I assume he banishes the what's that 7-3 into
Mm,
and then trade to the bubbly.
yep.
Yeah. All right. So Vengeful Sniper is being played right now. Probably evolves that. Probably that line that I mentioned before because that's the best target.
Yep, those are the best targets. If it
Ooh,
is, does he wants to like eliminate healing options?
probably. I don't see
Yep.
any other reason for banishing Chris, but okay.
Yeah, but what can he really top deck to help? He's not playing. Oh, he is playing Ra. Never mind.
Ooh,
Yeah.
he trades to the Ghostly Rider instead of the Bubbly, but there is
Mm,
still no lethal for Momo Ring's side, I think. Wait, is there? No, there is, right? If he just plays double trio.
yeah. Double
That would be
trio.
8, 6 plus
Eight
6.
plus six.
That would be 12 plus
14
8.
plus
Yeah,
6,
yeah.
20.
That's
Yeah,
20.
that's
Yeah,
little.
he has exactly lethal here.
Yeah.
Alright, sees it. He's going for the trio. Probably trading to the
Yeah.
2-2 first just to secure it, and then trade to the anvil.
Mm,
It doesn't really matter.
mechanically,
Oh,
that doesn't really matter actually.
it doesn't really matter,
Cause
but
you don't really
he
care that anything dies or survives.
he might miss it. He's hovering over the tyrant. I don't know what he's doing, but
Yeah.
no, he missed it.
Well,
Oh, it's
I think
it's
he's
still
still
a
in
good
a
board.
very strong winning position anyway, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
make
it
much of a
doesn't really
difference.
matter that much.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that getting damaged. All right, trades that away. Plays the bubbly,
Yeah. And the
and now
bot
this
is
board
full.
is just way too big.
Yep.
Can I
Hmm.
play my Bahamut?
Even Bahamut wouldn't do anything here.
Yeah, even Bahamut wouldn't do anything. Yeah, because there would still be a body on
Yeah.
board.
I I
There's still
think
4
he
damage in
needs to
hand.
resolve something. There's no 4 damage in hand, yeah.
He has to hope for a Grimnir draw, I think.
Resolve into one of the unraised. And then try to proc the envelope some way.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, I don't think he can actually clear the board.
Still really hard turn. Alright. Starting the turn with Resolve. Doesn't get what he wanted. That's not Grimnir.
He has to play Abdiel, then use the Unray, and then
Yeah.
evolve the Unray or evolve some. I don't know. Then Abdiel play the Unray, and then banish
I
something with
can
the
imagine
Abdiel.
him banishing
Yeah,
the
he needs to banish the IMT, I think.
yeah, IMT.
Yeah.
But that's not
Oh yeah, that's not enough.
it's not 4 wards. It's not 3 wards.
And now there's
No.
even lesser wards. And now, yep,
And now it's over.
it's over. And there's the last for the flex. You didn't even go face with that. Yep. So that's Shadow versus Haven. So now we're up to the last match, which is Haven versus White Dragon.
I don't know about this matchup, man.
Yeah, to be
It could
honest,
go
I'm
both ways.
having like, but I think White Dragon can actually do some damage to Haven here. Doesn't feel, despite the amount of wards, it doesn't feel like White Dragon couldn't handle it. Like, cause
Yeah.
there are things like Ganagoza and things like Georges as well. They can go through a lot of the wards.
But yeah, they're
Yeah.
while they're just preparing their mantles
Mm.
before they're starting the next game. I don't know. It really depends on whether one high rolls or not, right? It's like if Dragon ramps a lot, they win. If
Yeah.
Haven gets the Sarisa high roll, they win.
Yeah, but I think that Dragon has one of the better chance to end the series because of
Yeah.
Georges.
All right. So game 3 looks like a Sarisa high
Okay.
roll hand.
Yeah. Mhm.
But Dragon, however, no ramps, but also there's a Gerva.
Yeah. But I have a feeling he he's full mauling it. Okay.
Ooh. By
Hmm.
opting
He's
for
going
the
second, right?
Georges, man.
Yeah, he's probably trying to find Georges, I think.
Yeah, I respect that. Ooh. Speaking of which,
Okay, the Georges is here.
that's
So
huge.
sniper.
All right. So that sniper, split
Okay.
face,
So ramp.
horrible. Yeah. I can imagine him just playing Tiamat just because it reduces one stat. So then even like if
Yeah.
Sarisa grows by one, it would still be able to be answered by Georges.
Yeah.
But he could also just pass, which is also a valid option.
Hmm.
Hmm. But no. He's thinking about playing Sarisa on 3 or Enchanted Knight, huh?
Yeah, those are the only two options at this point. He's
Yeah.
going for the Enchanted Knight.
I
Perhaps he
I
wants to
don't know.
scout some information.
I don't see any reason for him to Enchanted Knight though. Like, is he really that scared of Sarisa getting answered? He is. So he's gonna play it
Yeah.
this way, huh? Okay.
Well, I think maybe this is more of a scout move, because maybe if he does this, then the other player wouldn't really consciously play around Sarisa. They
Yeah.
might think that they don't have it, and he might drop the Razia.
True. But at this point, this is the perfect time to either Furor or just
Yeah.
Razia passing, right? But I think he might just Furor.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All
He
right.
decides for the Razia instead. So that might actually be quite rough, cause like the Sarisa here and traits would buff the Sarisa out of range.
Plays the anvil.
Whoa.
Doesn't go for Sarisa at all. So I guess he's
Okay.
since he
I'm
the
not
anvil,
really sure about this hand now and this move now.
right?
He's trying to
Since
discount
he
the envelope to 6, but I'm not really buying it. And if he's trading, his envelope will be further not discounted.
for a discount play, then this play is really weak because
Yeah.
it just gets answered by Georges. Like even without like the Georges
Yeah.
destroying the Sarissa, this is still pretty big for Georges because it's still behind Orazia. So it's definitely gonna
Mm.
go get the bonus damage in. It's kind of scary.
Yeah. I think it's going to be a Georgia's evolve.
It's way too good.
Yeah, it's very too good. And then Razia goes face. It
I can
is,
imagine him rearing the Razia here just for the bonus 1-1, but I don't know.
yeah, that's definitely a possible play as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, goes
he's
for the Tiamat.
Tiamat. Okay, going to be
I don't know what he's gonna do.
mm,
He's in a really rough spot right now.
yeah, cause even Vengeful Sniper cannot banish Razia, cause there's not enough damage done. And this bot just gonna get cleanly answered by wings, I guess.
Yeah, this is so getting answered. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no, it's so clean.
Yeah,
Oh no, that's 8 damage to face! And that's gonna go already.
yeah, 7, 8 damage. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Oh god, that's scary. That's
that's
really, really
very.
scary. But if he does want to try and retaliate this game, he will for sure have to play Abdul here just to get his game plan going.
Yeah, it's pretty rough for the Haven player right now. I think the turn 4 was the kind of the turning point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think the turn 3 was wrong necessarily to not play
I don't
Sarisa
think
there.
yeah, I don't think it's wrong. I think it's like it's okay. It's an okay play. He doesn't go
Yeah,
for the Saricella high roll. I don't know why,
yeah,
but it's okay because if he wants to get resources and play Sarisa for late game, it
yeah,
makes sense. But in that situation, I don't think it's that good.
yeah. For me personally, right now, just try to ramp so you get Gyandagoza little of opportunities.
All right. Well,
Uh,
he's starting to turn by just setting up a 7 damage straight up, right? Look at that. Just clean.
okay, actually, yeah, that's little
Yeah,
cause
that's
Envel will
lethal
pop.
because Anvil's
Yeah,
popping. Killed by Anvil. That's a way to go.
yeah, that was very rough,
Well
but that was very
played
quick.
by yeah, that was
Yeah,
well played by Mooring, reading that Anvil. All right. Yeah. Anyways,
so this is the end. Momoring won over Ophelia 2-1.
yeah, good run from Ophelia though. Not gonna lie. I mean,
Yeah,
still, in the end, I did say Ward Haven is probably his weakest deck in the lineup, in my opinion. But it's still somewhat good if he does high roll. But he did have the high roll, but he didn't go for it.
Yeah, and the deck that won is what I think most people consider the lineup that won was what most people consider the strongest three decks, and
Yeah,
yeah,
it just
yeah,
works.
yeah. Talking about the strongest three decks, it's also the most popular lineup in our in this tournament as well, with 8 players bringing this exact same lineup, but Momoring was the one that piloted it to victory.
Yeah, and the other one is the other popular lineup is that same variation, but instead of artifact, it's ball, which
Yeah,
makes sense in this meta because like it's actually a board based meta. So in this situation, ball can thrive and try to like you know do their magic because ball interacts with board by clearing it with ball generally. So,
yeah,
but yeah. Anyways, that's um that's it for this week's Shadowverse Cup, Minister's Cup for Darkness of Felsar, Volume 5. Uh, there will be more Mana Search Cup next week, so make sure that you sign up. Um and
yep.
probably
And see you next week,
I,
everyone. Bye.
I'm Glow,
I'm at
and
one nine
and
nine zero zero six two one. I
all
almost
right,
forgot the numbers myself.
yeah,
Right.
you need to say it myself.
Yeah. All right. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye bye.